Just wanted to jump in here and let y'all know a little bit about myself, what I do, why I do it, things like that. Basically just need to tell you who I am. Not about the channel, not about the brand, not about any of the thumbnails, and really not about the songs. This is about me. My name is Dennis. I'm the guy behind Mismatched Menace. I'm not a corporation. I'm not a content firm. I'm not a machine. It's me. One man, one voice, one life. And I want you to understand something real important. I didn't start creating when AI showed up. I've been writing since I was about 15 years old, back in notebooks, on loose paper, or whatever I could find before social media, before YouTube, before smartphones. I was writing poems. Poems about life, about pain, about faith, about confusion, about hope. Just trying to understand the world. That was almost 4 decades ago. 4 decades of thinking, 4 decades of feeling, 4 decades of trying to put life into words. So creativity didn't come from a program, it came from living, it came from surviving, it came from learning who I am. Over the years, I kept writing, sometimes every day, sometimes once in a while, sometimes for myself, sometimes for nobody. But I never stopped. When some AI tools showed up, I didn't see a replacement. I saw a bridge between everything I've been carrying for 40 years and finally being able to share it clearly. All those old notebooks, they're in these songs that I have on the channel. This isn't something I picked up last year. This is something I've been building my whole damn life. So when people say that's not real art, I just smiled a little bit because they don't know the history. They don't know the 15-year-old kid sitting alone somewhere writing poems trying to make sense of life. That kid is still here. He just has better tools now. And I didn't just press buttons. I learned, I studied, I failed, I rewrote, I stayed up late, I threw away songs, I rebuilt songs. Some of you have watched it happen live. You've seen the mess. You've seen the frustration that I face. You've seen the hours that I put in. So when I talk about this, I'm not talking from theory. I'm talking from 4 decades of creating. I care about faith. I care about honesty. I care about community. I care about lifting other people up. That's what Mismatched Menace is. Not trends, not shortcuts. Legacy. Now that you know who's talking, let me tell you why I'm talking. Everything that is happening with AI right now, I've seen in a movie in the past. I watched it on YouTube. Back then, people said this is not real music. They said this is not real fame. They said this is not a real career. Same words, different decade. When YouTube started, it was messy. It had bad audio. It had shaky cameras. It had no polish. Polish. Yeah. And people confused new with fake, just like they always do. For most of history, creativity required permission. If you wanted to be heard, you needed a label, a studio, a manager, a distributor, a budget. Somebody powerful had to say yes to you. Talent wasn't enough, you needed access. YouTube broke access. AI is now breaking production. Now ideas don't need rich friends, they need discipline. And that makes people uncomfortable because a lot of artists built their identity on struggle, years of practice, years of rejection, years of being broke. So when someone creates without the same suffering, it feels unfair. That pain is real. But progress doesn't stop for pride. Harder doesn't mean better, it just means harder. Expensive studios didn't guarantee good music, they guaranteed exclusivity. Words. Gatekeeping isn't quality control, it's scarcity control. Right now, we're in the flood stage of AI. Everyone has access, so everything is coming out. Good, the bad, the lazy, and the brilliant. Hopefully, I'm on that last one. But it's all mixed together. Same thing happened on YouTube. Same thing happened with streaming. Same thing happened with home studios. Chaos always came before clarity. People think AI is just one click. Let me tell you the truth. Real creators rewrite, rebuild, redirect, restart, and reject over and over. If it was easy, everybody would be consistent. They're not. Another truth: modern music was already edited to death. The pitch is edited, the timing's edited, the layers are edited, replacements are edited. Nobody complained when humans hit it. They complain now because they can see it. Yes, this changes jobs. I'm not pretending it doesn't. Every tech shift did. Radio, TV, internet, streaming. Same damn story. What survived isn't skill alone, it's relevance. It's connection, it's trust. Now, we do need ethics, we do need consent, we do need fairness, we do need boundaries, but we don't need fear based bans. Fix the system, don't freeze history. We're now moving from a do everything to direct everything. I decide the story, the tone, the emotion, the message. That's authorship. I don't use AI to cheat, I use it to translate, to turn what's in my heart into something you can hear: the faith, the struggle, the hope, and the healing. AI is just my amplifier. AI platforms don't love you, the algorithms don't know you. People do. That's why I build community. That's why I'm here. The next 2 years will decide everything. Standards will rise, noise will fade. Only voices with meaning will remain. If you don't like AI, that's okay. Go create what you want to do your own way. But don't tell me my voice isn't real. I earned this damn space. They laughed at YouTube when it first started. They're laughing at AI now. But guess what? I'm still here. A lot of other creators are still here. We're still building. We're still believing. We're still writing. We're still growing. Not because of a tool, but because of purpose, because of a calling, because of 4 decades of trying to tell the truth in words. And guess what? I'm nowhere near done yet. So, with all that being said, I hope this made uh, I hope this made a point. And I wish every one of you a good night. Guess what? It's Friday. The weekend's here. Go out, have a good time. See ya.